Riverflies are invertebrates that spend most of their life cycle under the water. Along with other freshwater invertebrates, they are at the heart of the freshwater ecosystem and are a vital link in the aquatic food chain. Their common characteristics of presence throughout the year and specific tolerances to changes in environmental conditions make them useful indicators of water quality. The Riverfly Partnership's volunteers are trained to become citizen scientists and join a team to monitor their local river. They detect and report serious pollution incidents and create long-term data sets.
Why should we monitor rivers? So that we can assess the water quality in them. So we look for riverflies because they are key indicators of what the water quality is like. So you could use it if you are doing some river restoration work, so you can see what the baseline is before, during, and after the restoration work as well. It's really important to create a long-term data set so that we can assess how things are progressing through time. And it's also a really fun activity to do. You get to go to the river with a buddy or even a group of people. Sometimes you can take your tea and your biscuits and you sit down and you have a little catch up with your group after you've done your monitoring. So it's really good for health, well-being, and also helping us to look after the environment.
Becoming a citizen scientist with Riverfly is a hands-on way to help protect the health of our rivers and the life they support. Today, we're showing you what's involved with taking a Riverfly sample and recording the data. We always work in pairs for safety and support. One person takes the sample while the other helps with timing and recording, and we always do a risk assessment on the day to check the site is safe for us to take a sample. First, we do a 3-minute kick sample, which involves kicking the riverbed to disturb the gravel and stones. This releases the invertebrates into the flow. The net is held just downstream to catch the invertebrates. We make sure to sample different habitats, like stones, silt, and vegetation, to get a sample that's representative of the whole site. Next, we do a 1-minute hand search, gently turning over submerged stones and inspecting them for any stone-clinging invertebrates. We give the sample a rinse to enable any dirt or silt to wash through, ensuring a cleaner sample. This makes it easier to identify the invertebrates in the tray when we sort and ID them. We're looking for key indicator groups such as stoneflies, mayflies, shrimps, and caddisflies. Using the ID guide and the knowledge learned in your training, the sample is sorted into the different groups and counted to give an RMI score. RMI scores are calculated at the riverbank based on the estimated abundance of each one of the 8 target groups. When you get home, the data can then be added onto our national database. We've got a user-friendly database called Cartographer that you can upload your surveys to every month when you've done your Riverfly count. And that contributes to a huge nationwide long-term data set on Cartographer that's been going for many years, and that can help us to understand how rivers are changing and the ecology and water quality of rivers all over the UK. Riverfly data on Cartographer is open access, so anyone can go on and look at it and download it. And in order to actually submit results to it yourself, you need to have attended one of our official Riverfly training days. So that means that all the data on Cartographer has been submitted by people who are fully trained. That means it's a robust data set that is trusted. For example, it's been used before in a court case to hold water company accountable following a pollution incident. Riverfly monitoring takes place once a month throughout the year and can therefore fill the gaps in statutory monitoring, which is less frequent. It takes roughly an hour at the bankside and is useful for spotting pollution incidents, acting as a deterrent to polluters, measuring restoration works, fostering a sense of stewardship of our blue spaces, and for empowering citizens to protect their rivers.
Here at Riverfly HQ, we're here to support all the Riverfly hubs across the UK, to help train new citizen scientists and to keep engaged with our large community. We're here to support groups and hubs with any questions that they have, for example, where to get trained up, how to upskill their ID knowledge, or even any questions about the data that they collect. You can sign up to our newsletter or follow us on social media for any news that we share across the network. For example, we share a monthly data roundup that we take from the surveys that you collect, and we share the trends that are going on across our rivers. We love engaging with our volunteers, so if you're interested in signing up to be a volunteer, please do contact one of the coordinators at info@riverflies.org and we can help you get started. We'll put you in touch with your nearest hub and get you signed up for some training.